What is up? What is up? What is up? I am Los, and this is Los Trades. Here we trade everything Forex. If you guys haven't already, go subscribe to the channel and like this comment, or I said like this comment, like this video, comment down below any concerns or questions or tips you guys may have. Um, and yeah, oh, and also go follow the Instagram account. So today is another day of our FTMO recap. Today is Friday, so technically, or usually I would say Fridays we do, you know, slow down a little bit because Fridays sometimes can be risky, and other times Fridays can be the most volatile day of the week, honestly. So first thing we're gonna do today, this is my first time looking at the charts at 7:20 a.m. We have 40 minutes till New York Open. This is my first time looking at the chart. So first thing we do is we come and look at news, right? Come and look at news. A bunch of GBP news happened. Oh man, excuse me. Bunch of GBP news happened. We really don't have any USD news until 9:45 PMI news. Let's see what this says. Level of diffusion index based on service surveyed purchasing managers and service industry actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So this number, if this number in this column is greater than this one, that means it's good for currency. Above 50.0 indicates industry expansion, below indicates contraction. Okay, above 50 indicates industry expansion. So we had industry expansion last time. They're expecting more industry expansion this time. There are two versions of this report released about a week apart, flash and final. The flash release with the source is the earliest, whatever. Um, you know, just to show you guys, these are really good stuff to read about, especially if you're trying to become more in the known about fundamentals or whatnot. Anyways, let's go straight to the charts. So we're gonna start first on my trading view, and then we're gonna go to my MetaTrader, doing analysis. So I'm gonna get rid of any analysis within the middle of this range because obviously this is still valid. Um, this is still valid right here. Maybe I should just move this though. Maybe I should just move this. Yeah, because I feel like, we're creating a support right here now instead of, so, you know, I feel like this support is already overplayed like it happened earlier this week already. So let's focus. I'm gonna focus on this support right here. So let's look at the daily first, right? So the daily, um, this is what I figured was going to happen, right? Price has been bullish for so long. If we look at the weekly, we've been bullish for we've been bullish for 3 weeks now, right? 3 weeks we've just been straight bullish. So it's expected. If price goes up, must come down, right? So it's expected, especially on the daily time frame, and it's gonna show up soon on the weekly and not maybe not the monthly, but the daily and the weekly for sure. It's gonna show levels of, or not levels of retracement, but price is gonna start retracing. So maybe it could gain more power to continue going up. So right here on the daily, we're currently at a support right here. Um, and I feel like, damn, right? Sorry, I'm freaking tired. I feel like once we do break, below this level, especially break the previous daily wick, we can continue maybe down to this wick down here, or perhaps this week. It just depends on what today has to offer. Like I said, today is Friday. We have to be careful. Let's go down to the 4 hour, and we have. Now, if we look to the left hand side, this is sort of the support that is at right here. So I mean, we could draw it like that, right? We have a support right here. Uh, the recent resistance is right about here. As you guys can see, price stopped at this level, and if you kind of zoom it to the left, it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense if you zoom it to the left, because look, right? This was earlier last week, I believe, and look, rejection. Man, I hate this thing, man. Come on, I literally just chose it. I didn't want a better color. Right? Rejection, rejection, right? Price broke above, came right back down, rejection, rejection, up, came down, another rejection, finally broke below, started rejecting it, rejection, 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 right? Simple as that. It's just, if anybody has any, questions about how I draw my resistance and support levels, this is how I do it. This level, this area right here is just a high area of rejection. So, you know, just to put it to the left hand side, it makes sense to me. All right, so let's go down to the 1 hour. The 1 hour starts to get, these zones start to get a little messy, right? But that's all we have to do, really. Really, that's all we have to do. And, in the back of our head, we understand, like, there's a rejection up there, and this is a support as well as support to the left hand side as well, right? So, okay, now we're on the 1 hour. We have that form of support, right? Um, Previous resistance is right here, right? This is the previous resistance that we have right here. And then we have another level of resistances right over here, right? Right over here, right? Because this one, I would put one right here, but then, this one, this resistance is in the vicinity of this rejection right here. So either way, it makes sense, for me at least, it makes sense. Um, okay. So now that we have done that, let's look at the 30 minutes, see if we're missing anything. Looks about right. If anything, we could just even fix this and put this like right up here. It makes sense. And 15 minute looks whack. So we're just gonna spin it on 30 minute right here. All right. So now looking at this chart, right, we know that we're in a retracement on the higher time frames, right? You know that we're retracing. Obviously, the overall structure is bullish, but we're retracing, and especially when we're retracing on the higher time frames, we can expect bigger moves to the downside, right? So looking left, we have to understand, okay, you know, we have huge rejections right here. You see these rejections, so we really have to be careful with these rejections. You know, Price has, have tried many times to break this rejection zone right here at 156.8, but just hasn't been able to. So honestly, for me, sells are kind of tricky. Sells are kind of tricky unless we start to break below this level right here. Right, unless we start to break below this level right here, 56.725, sells are tricky. And I would probably want, let's see, yeah, I would probably want like a 1 hour close, especially on a Friday, if we are going to decide to take sales. And we'll probably take sales all the way, aiming all the way down here. Oh my God, 140 pips, totally doable. Or right here, taking TP right here, taking partials, whatever the case may be. Right, so I would say, let's see. Right, I always do that, literally. Sales below 56.7. I would say sales 1 hour close needed. Right, 1 hour close needed. Right, now looking for buys. Right, looking for buys. Let's measure this range right here. I feel like this is a pretty good range. Let me take a sip of my coffee. All right, yes sir. Right, I feel like this is this is a pretty good range. You know, Looking at it, this is what I see. Every time price comes to this level, this 156.8 level, it's just rejected it and it's gone towards the upside. It happened right here yesterday. Boom. All right. It happened a little bit later than expected, but nonetheless it happened. All right. Boom. Happened right here. So if we do fail to break this, and the next candle looks something um like this, right? It looks something like this. Or actually, hold up. I would say like this. Oh, this get a little stick out. Yeah, let's get a little stick out. Right. Boom. I mean, you guys get the point, but yeah, it looks something like that, right? Breaking, because as soon as this candle right here, especially on the 30-minute, as soon as this candle right here closes bullish, we've again respected this 156.8, just how I respected it right here, just how I respected it right here. You see, you guys see bearish, bearish, bullish, support. If the next candle breaks the high, continues going up. What do we see right here? Oh, that is my alarm. Sorry, sorry. Right, what do we see right here? Bearish, bullish candle formed. All right, continue going up, breaks the high, continues going up. Right, so that's something I'm looking for. I think that's a pretty good trade. Let's see if it breaks the high. So see how it closed? It just closed. It's 7:30. Right, it just closed. So it's a good 34 pip range. I mean, I feel like there's some rejections here because of these long legs, but I feel like, you know, yeah, I feel like we should continue going up regardless. Maybe to fill this wick, you have clean range to the left hand side. So, you know, if it does start to break above, I will probably take that sell. Now, let's see. I mean, that is a pretty good area. I just don't like this resistance right here. That's the only thing I don't like about this range is that there is a first of all, it's a pretty strong resistance as it rejected a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. So it's a pretty strong rejection there in my opinion. So we're just gonna have to be careful. Let's see. Let's just write that down. Uh, yeah, strong RES. All right, strong RES. At least on the 30-minute, it's pretty strong. Yeah, I mean it makes sense on the 1 hour as well. So now that we've understood that, I probably would want better sales above this level right here, which was yesterday's level 157,700. Buys above due to the fact that we just have clean range to the left hand side. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Clean range all the way up until here and then potentially right here back to this 158, 190 level. So that's my analysis for GJ. Um, yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know if this candle is gonna respect this candle, but we'll see. If it does break the high, then we're gonna continue going up for sure. 15-minute is looking like we're making bearish market structure, I guess. But 15-minute can easily fake you out sometimes. So we're just gonna wait. So let's go to gold. All right, so looking on gold, um, let's see. I want to delete this level right here. I feel like I've been placing my levels wrong. Um, this week, not necessarily wrong, but not updating my chart, and it's been like for that reason, it's been kind of confusing sometimes when trying to take a trade. So let's look at the daily. Right? So this pullback on the daily is happening amazingly. I'm pretty sure we could come up here to retest the high, the weekly, previous weekly candles right here. The moment we break this, I mean, we should have a quick impulse, very quick impulse buys and stuff like that. Like it should be with a lot of volume. The previous daily already broke the previous high. No bottom wick. Whoa, 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 whoa. No bottom wick. So in essence, this is good, and then this is bad as well, right? Because it is a daily time frame, right? So, and it still hasn't made a bottom wick. So what this can mean is, you know, like I explained yesterday, there's just so much bullish momentum that bears when this candle started, they weren't strong enough to push it down before it continued going up, right? But it's also risky because it hasn't made a bottom wick. It could easily just retrace and start to make a bottom wick, right? So we just have to be careful in that. Here, clear market structure on the 4 hour looks beautiful. How far are we away from this 17.99? 40 pips, 40 pips. All right, so let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. And let's delete this. This range right here could stay. Okay, so let's go down to the 1 hour. It looks a little choppy if you ask me. Yeah, look at this. It's really just ranging right now. Pretty sure a lot of people got stuck in this buy right here, because as it was going up, it was kind of um, breaking resistance. Um, yeah, I don't know. Looks a little choppy today. Okay, so kind of just ranging here on the 1 hour. All right, and then next form of resistance or support is right here, and then I would say the next type of support is, I would say, like down here in this proximity. Right, so basically, yeah. Let's go down to the 30 minute. Let's fix this. All right, let's fix this right here. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. All right, so essentially, it's about as easy as buys above. Right, and then right here, sorry, Reagan LCD. Sells below. All right, price is right now consolidating. If price breaks above this previous wake up here, you know, it should, based on our analysis, based on our, our history taking these type of trades, it should continue going up for a total of potentially 42 pips. Right, if price breaks down here, we have clean range to the left hand side, as you guys can see, and a 50, almost 50 pip range for it to continue down. Even though the 4 hour is pretty bullish, the daily is bullish, everything's bullish. So going against the trend might be a little hard. Um, but either even though that's the case, I feel like sales below this level can play out very nicely. Anyways, that is the pre-analysis, fresh analysis. Um, it is 7:37, so we have about 23 minutes left, or yeah, something 23 minutes left until um, New York Open. It is Friday. Let's see what today brings. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson yesterday. Oh, you guys see? Look at this. Look at this. This is making. Oh my goodness. We're probably gonna take this. Honestly, we're gonna take it right now. Where is that? On the 30 minute? Yeah, we're gonna take this right now. I feel like this is a really good, like, just a really good, what's the word? Setup. I don't know. All right, let's look at it right here. If it were to continue, we would have a like 20 pip stop. I wouldn't mind it though. 20 pip stop, risking 1%. Maybe since it's Friday, we'll use half risk and maybe be able to just recover our minor losses from the week. So let's see. We're gonna wait. I'll update you. What is up, guys? So it is currently 8:03 a.m. It is officially New York Open. So as you guys know, I was telling you guys that I was gonna try to take this buy position here. Never came up to the top of this wick. However, the 1 hour closed very bullish. So I figured, this is better confirmation on the 1 hour. That we're respecting the support for a third time, right? So now if this next 1 hour um starts to break the high, right? I would say around like 157.04. I feel like it has good enough range to continue right here to maybe 157.05. 157.15 and then potentially, go all the way back to 157.385. So we're gonna see exactly what happens. Gold is just barcode, literally nothing yet. We just have to wait for a breakout, but mainly focusing here on GJ to see exactly what this move is going to do. Alrighty, guys. As you guys can see here, we are currently in a buy here on GBP JPY. Currently broke the high. Alright, has clean range to the left hand side. So now we just have to wait and see. You know, we just have to wait and let it play out, honestly. Let it play out. I feel like we could manage this on the 15-minute, perhaps. But I feel like, we have pretty good range for it to continue going up. Let's take out right here. Just take it out right here. It's a little bit down. Feel like it has enough range to continue going up though. No bottom wick thus far, but 5 minutes looking good. Clean range on the 5 minutes to continue going up. Yeah. So oh man. So it's kind of rejecting it pretty hard. So we're gonna close half. Yeah, we're gonna close half just in case. Rejecting pretty hard here. Yeah, we close half. Maybe it's respecting this 15-minute resistance right here. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna close another half here. Yeah, we're gonna close another half here. Just let this half run, I guess. Yeah, just let this half run. Kind of history. Let's just look. Yeah. Just today. $300. $300. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I guess it's respecting this 15-minute resistance right here, and I guess it's doing a bigger pullback than expected. Only thing is, just doesn't have a bottom wick, so it could easily come down and make a bottom wick, But if it does continue going up, which I feel like it should continue going up, honestly, because we already broke the 1 hour high. Maybe we were fighting. Yeah, we're probably just fighting the 4 hour candle. That's why it's you know, kind of hard. But I feel like every time it came down to this level, regardless, we were, you know, pretty bullish. But let's see. Let's just wait and see, my brothers. If we lose a trade, we lose a trade. It's simple as that. Oh, yep, we're gonna close out now. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like this at all. So the next 15 minutes is gonna form. Let's see. Nah, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Man, totally disrespected our analysis. And that's why Fridays are a little hard, everybody. Fridays are a little hard. Total, let's see how much we lost in this trade. 277 plus 210 plus 125. We lost 612 and we were risking 900. So essentially we saved $900 with our risk management. Yeah, tough one to swallow, but it is what it is, man. Like, nothing is ever perfect. So It is. Actually, no. Hold up. This was not even. Yeah, this wasn't even today. This was. Oh, snap. Here we go. Because this was a sell, right? So it was 210 plus 125 plus plus the 10 plus 171 506. Yeah, we even saved more money, 400 bucks. All right, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess, I guess it just, I don't even know. Like, I guess it was respecting this 15-minute resistance right here. I guess this 15-minute resistance held. And, the probability for it to continue going up after it broke above all these wicks it just wasn't there, right? It just wasn't there. So, I mean, it could continue going up. It is the 1 hour. Um, but we just have to be really careful, honestly. Look at that. Ridiculous. Good thing that we closed when we closed. So looking at it, no wins thus far. 1 week full of trading and no wins thus far. I mean, this is the reality. This is the reality, and this is just the reality. I don't know what else to say, but this is the reality. I'm not ashamed that by it. Like honestly, like I'm managing my risk. As you guys can see, all my losses are small. I'm only down. I'm not even down a full percent on my account yet. Like I'm not even down a full percent on my account. So I'm confident in myself that we could bounce back. It's only I started this challenge on when was it? Tuesday. I've only been training it for 3 days. There is time, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to be patient and you just have to take, the setups that you think are going to make sense in your head, right? If this continues going up, it continues going up. I am out of the trade. It is what it is. I'll just back test it later. Right now, we're just gonna focus on gold. All right, so I'll come back to you guys. It's currently 8:37 in the morning. As you guys can see, this GJ trade just got totally disrespected. Like, totally disrespected. It is what it is, though, man. You know, can't freaking crucify me for taking this trade. Anyways, obviously, totally disrespected as you see price continue going past below you see this little red line right here, continue past below our stop. Um, and yeah, maybe it's just doing a little, I guess, pullback here. Maybe this is just a pullback for it to continue down. I don't know. GJ looks horrible. 4 hours just rejecting. Like, I have no clue what's going on. Maybe this zone. Maybe I was just trying to. I'm thinking I was just trying to fight the 4 hour candle. So maybe that's why it was a little bit hard. I was trying to fight the 4 hour and the daily. So, counter trend trade, I guess you could call it. Well, it was a counter trend trade, but like I said, if this continues going up, it is what it is. Like, maybe I should have had a bigger stop loss, maybe not. Um, Whatever the case is, this trade is done. I'm not gonna chase any other trade. And look what gold did. I was so stuck up on watching this piece of crap right here. Now that's going up. So stuck on this, that gold broke out of this consolidation zone, as you guys seen my analysis for gold. What did it say? What did it say? Buys above. Right? So I mean it only made sense. We're up in the, you know, freaking just making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Consolidation area. Market structure is bullish. Everything is bullish. All the time frames are bullish, right? And this is something I've been noticing on gold. Look at this. I was telling myself, okay, as soon as this current or this the 8 a.m. 30-minute candle opened, it starts to go down, right? And then once it went down, it came all the way up and broke the high. But look, right, this is something I've been noticing this week. Look at this. Look at this liquidity wick. Broke below all of these lows just for it to continue going up and break the zone and continue going up for like I believe it's like a good 47 pips, something like that. Um, yeah, man. Like, let's see, we would have taken this trade above this wick right here, 50 pips. 50 mother stinking pips. It is what it is, though, man. I'm really thinking on just trading gold because, even if I can master the 5 minute looked amazing as we can see within this zone. We haven't had, this 5 minute candle right here, right? This 5 minute candle right around here, right? Closed above all of these, the body closed above all of these wicks up here, right? So when the next 5 minute candle went down and continued to break highs, you know, it just, that was one confirmation, right, on the 5 minute, right? But there's a bunch of other confirmations, right? Look at the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour. Broke the previous 4 hour wick to continue going up. Pretty clean range for it to continue going up to this 1800 level. And now, yeah, that was the move. That was really the move. Really, um, can't really chase the move because unless this 4 hour closes it within this range and the next 4 hour could wick down and break the high. But it's unlikely because we do have news at 9:45 a.m. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Currently reacting to this 1800 level, which is a pretty strong level. As you guys can see, it rejected it here, and then it just continued going down. And whoa, there it goes. There it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce you to gold. Right. So it is what it is. We're trying to see what is it gonna do. Um, 4 hour candle closes in 20 minutes, and yeah. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna call it a day here. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pissed off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pissed off because it was just, I understood it was Friday, but it was like, this didn't even work out. GG was just playing with my feelings, so I literally like I closed all the analysis. Like I have no analysis on GG anymore because I just don't feel like GG. I don't know. I never really had all my moves usually came from gold. All of my nice moves came from gold. All of my big profits came from gold. If we come over here, let's see, let's go to client area or whatnot. You know, we can show all. Yes, these are all my FTMO accounts. Yes, these are all my FTMO accounts. I'm gonna make a video on all these, really just going over on all these and going through everything that I've experienced in my time taking this challenge so many times. But if we look at the last challenge that I took, right? Look at the last challenge that I took. Where does it show me what gold? Here I made more on GJ than I made on gold. So I mean, it just varies. I don't know. I just feel like gold has easier entries than GJ does, so I'm just gonna focus on gold because if I'm able to focus down to the 5 minute and the 15 minute on gold, or maybe even the 1 minute, I think I have better opportunities for it to for it to pass the challenge. Because I mean, in this 1 hour on gold, man, we look at this 1 hour on gold, we moved 150 pips. If I could have just scavenged 10 to 25 of those pips, I would have been done for the day. I understand. So it's like, yeah, gold is a little wild bull, but at the same time, if you study it long enough, um, you are able to get good moves on it. I know people who just trade gold. I feel like there's no need to, you know, trade both, especially when gold is gold and GBP JPY is GBP JPY. These are like two monsters of their own. So you know, I feel like if I just focus on one, go back to the basics, and just learn and you know, uh, learn every pattern, learn everything about gold, every aspect, and just really sit down and just back test it. I feel like I'll be very profitable here on gold. I mean, like as you can see, this thing is just continuing to go up. It's ridiculous. You're looking at the 5 minute. You know, you had a nice pullback. It should continue going up. Honestly, it should continue going up. But I'm not just saying this because gold moved 150 pips today. I'm just saying this because this is what I've like noticed over time. If I'm able to just solidify a solid plan on gold, um, I won't have that big of losses on gold. and I can manage my losses and see what works for me. But I just feel like gold is just amazing. It's an amazing pair. It moves. It respects analysis. The pullbacks are scary. Yes, the pullbacks are very scary. Like this pullback was like on 18 pips. This pullback, everybody thought it was gonna go sell, go below, but it just went up. But I mean, if you just gold does the exact same thing each and every single day. Each and every single day, it does the exact same thing, right? Let's look at this just to show you guys. Just to show you guys. Right? So we talked about this liquidity wick, right? It broke all these lows, grabbed all this liquidity for it to what? Continue going up, right? Continue going up. Now let's look at what happened yesterday. Oh my God. Let's look at what happened yesterday, right? Remember the shaded area is the New York session. Let's see exactly what happened yesterday, right? So yesterday, around 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock here, 8 o'clock here. What happened? Broke all the lows, right? Then continued to go up in the range. I mean, it's just simple as that. That's just a clear example of, you know, how it went down, grabbed all this liquidity, continued going up, right? And obviously on the 30-minute, maybe it doesn't show you that good of a setup, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if you go down to the smaller time frames, you know, yo, can I hop off of this? If you go down to the smaller time frames, I'm pretty sure you can get a good entry. Boom, resistance. As soon as it started to break above, you could have taken it, or you could have waited for this one. Boom. Either way, either way, either way, it was just a perfect entry. I mean, you could have caught, let's say, a good 10 pips right there, right? It was a little harder yesterday because of all the wicks that gold was leaving, but I mean, when it's in a trending market, as you guys can see here on the 5-minute, it's beautiful, right? It's literally beautiful, right? So we broke out of this consolidation zone, right? We came up, came down, pulled back, came up, and now we're expected to, either the new 4 hour just started, and plus we have news, so I don't know if it's going to continue respecting this analysis. Maybe it's going to range for a little bit, but I'm done chasing this trade. The trade of the day already happened. This was the trade of the day right here. Gold, like I said, has some news, but I'm not going to sit here and trade news. And it's a Friday. It's getting later in the day. If this continues going up, it continues going up. I'm literally just going to back test it. Um, let's just look at the account. Right, let's look at the account. The account, we're down $1,400, which is, I believe, let's see, just to show you guys, it's 1474 divided by 200,000 times 100. We're down 0.73% on the account, and that's not even 1%. So I feel like, it's only 3 days. We started this on Tuesday. Our losses are very small. If we're able to catch moves, like what happened today on gold, I mean, I'm pretty sure that one win could surpass all these losses. I promise you that. One win could surpass all these losses. How many losses have we taken this week? We've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And really, all these are just partial split up. So let's see. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3, and then this is 4. I've only taken 4 trades this week, and all of them have been losses, but all of them have been managed losses, right? So that's really it for the week, man. That's really it for the week. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna back test, um, everything, and we're gonna hit it hard next week. Probably gonna release a weekly forecast. Actually edit all the videos that I've recorded this week and put them out. Let's look at our metrics here. Right, we're going down. I've only been trading for 3 days. Max daily loss 560, and I've lost a total of 1474. Yeah, 1474. So, you know, It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, on to next week, man. On to next week. Next week is another week. And I'll see you guys next week.